Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome back to another reading. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope you're sticking to your goals, to your purpose, and if you're feeling called to stick around, stick around. Okay? I actually started this reading already, and I got 10 minutes in and realized I fucked it up. I pulled cards as for you, but I started reading it as your person. Give me a break. I'm only after waking up. But yeah, so I pulled the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So okay, so you are working on yourself. Obviously, we know that. And if you're not, get working. You are in your divine feminine energy. You're attracting abundance because of your light, and by pursuing your purpose, you are helping other people around, right? And that is also uplifting you. 2, 3, 4. And I feel like you you're in this like bubble of inspiration. It's like you know if there's a bubble, right? And let's say there's a fly. So here's the bubble, the fly. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Never mind. Okay. Bubble, fly. Goes in, and now that's just stuck there, yeah? You are the fly in the bubble of inspiration, and it's helping you to take action towards your purpose, towards the goals that you've set for yourself, towards your higher self, the higher version of yourself, okay? Yeah. Okay. A lot of fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 444 on the timer. So you you are strategizing a plan around your purpose, right? So let's say you paint, right? You're trying to work out a plan on how you can start selling your art, right? And you're trying to think rationally to try and see this like the end goal, right? But I don't think you're meant to know at this point in time, right? You so you found your purpose, you're working towards that goal, and now that you know, excuse me, what to do, and excuse me, confirmation you want, you know what to do, so it's like you have tunnel vision, right? See, you have a message that needs to be out in the world, right? And when you suppress that urge to teach and to help others grow, whether you are doing it directly or indirectly, it doesn't matter. You're still helping towards a common goal, a common cause, right? And inspired action and determination and consistency all together you're cooking something nice, right? And maybe it could just be spirit guides, right? Or maybe you have a past loved one that is in your energy and helping you to see without seeing, right? So blind faith, right? So if you knew everything that was going to happen in your life from the start to the end, it would be fucking boring. 111 on the timer, right? So there's just certain things that we don't need to know, and trust me, I hate the unknown, right? I'm always trying to see like what's happening or when it's happening, but at the moment, well, over the last while, I've been feeling called to rest more and to stop 111 again, to stop feeling the need to always know what's happening 11:11 or 11:21, 11:22, 1, 2, 3. And this, your purpose is also healing a part of you. Like maybe your inner child is being healed or is healing because of your purpose, and that's just amazing, isn't it? I do want to say that I don't know what I was going to say. It slipped my mind. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start doing things for your inner child, right? So, when you were younger, there are certain things that you may have wanted to do or see. Like places. What was that? Okay. Pause that on 13 as well. That also helps with inner child healing. 3, 3, 3 on the timer. So if that resonates, maybe look into that, reflect on what you 357 on things that would help in your healing journey towards your inner child. Okay. Okay. Now, spirit. What energy is the viewer's person in at the moment, please? Thank you. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, actually, one more. Excuse me. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands. What's that? Okay. So your person has been working on their stability, right? So working on themselves so that they can, if they were to come back in and 1717 and work on this connection with you, right? Maybe it's grand for the first week, and then if they didn't do this work after the first week, their nervous system wouldn't be able to handle the pressure of being with you, right? 1738 on the timer. So they've been doing the work. They've gained higher knowledge around this connection. Maybe they've had an awakening and it's kind of just opened their eyes, right? I feel like your person may have drank, used substances, or use things to fill a void, like people, places. Maybe they overworked or were constantly choosing their friends over you, or however it resonates, right? It'll be different for everyone, but I feel like your person may have saw you recently, or maybe it's just the universe doing what the universe does. 1919, putting you guys in the same vicinity as each other. 929. Okay, so what I'm getting is your person may have saw you out and you kind of just like flipped a switch within them, and they realized that the void that they're trying to fill is only going to get bigger unless they start doing the work, right? And that little interaction, even though you didn't interact, 234, it caused them to cop on, basically, right? They realize what they're doing is only destroying themselves, and if they don't do something about it, they could lose you forever, right? Because although you're not waiting around for them, right? But if they don't do the work, there'll come a time where you're just not gonna put up with that shit anymore, and the universe is going to send you someone new because they won't do the work, right? But good news, they are. And yeah, so they saw you, it woke something up inside of them, 222, 22, 22, and excuse me, excuse me, they are now being called to trust the process, trust in knowing that you're being guided to the highest version of yourself, okay? Okay. Okay, Spirit. Is there anything the collective needs to know at this moment in time, please? And thank you. Okay. So, we have the world, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the moon. Okay. What I'm getting is the world is ready to hear your story and to hear your message. And I know you probably hear it all the time. I'm almost sick of fucking hearing it, to be honest, but you just have to have faith. In your intuition, right? Maybe you second guess yourself. Yeah, maybe you second guess yourself, and that kind of pose okay, so I feel like we're gonna start building a community online, 757 on the timer, soon, and basically, okay, especially if you're an empath, okay, be wary of people's sob stories, right? Now, yes, they may mean it, but if you gave free stuff to everyone that reached out with a sob story, you wouldn't have anything for yourself, right? And that's not in like a selfish way, right? Sometimes there's people out there that try and use you and just to get things from you, and even if it's true or partially true, you need to be able to stick up for yourself and to learn how to say no, right? Also, on the other hand, I'm hearing learn how to say yes. If there's things, if someone asks you if you want, like, if you go to someone's house and you don't really know the person, you're at their house with your friend, that's a mutual, okay? And the owner of the house goes out to the kitchen, comes back and asks if you want any crisps. 3, 2, 1 on the timer. And in your head, you're like, "Ooh, I'd love a bag of crisps," but just to be nice and polite, you say, "Nah, I'm grand, I'm grand." That is hindering yourself because you want it, but you said that you don't, right? So when we say no, especially if we say no a lot, we tend to block out manifestation manifestations that are coming towards us. 13. So have a backbone, okay? If there's something that you really want, don't be scared to say yes, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. But at the same time, be wary of who you give things to. Don't be handing out things willy-nilly, okay? Learn to 3, 2, 1 again. Learn to say no. And it doesn't make you a bad person for saying no, okay? If anyone's a bad person, it's the person asking for shit, okay? Because they're putting that pressure on you, trying to make you feel bad with their fucking sob story, okay? Please trust your intuition, use your discernment, and don't let anyone take from you or yeah. And be wary of self-sabotaging tendencies, right? When this does come in, it's going to be new because you are not used to being seen, especially if you have a visibility wound, okay? 343 and 345. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be really weird at first because it's the unknown. You don't know what could happen next, and there's suddenly hundreds or thousands of people that are randomly starting to watch your content or listen to your music or whatever it is, okay? Yeah, and make sure you make space for this new venture. I know you may have been doing it for a while, but since since your stuff is going to go viral, and you just need to make sure that your nervous system is regulated so that you don't get too nervous and say your body can't handle it, and then you end up self-sabotaging, right? So just be mindful of what's going on. Strengths on the bottom, right? You have everything you need within you, okay? You have the strength. You are brave enough, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, especially yourself. Your own mind can be your harshest critic, right? 646. So, 654 as well. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, what are the viewer's person's next actions in their connection, please? And thank you. Okay, so we have the Fool, the Four of Swords, we have Justice, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so your person has been resting. They have been they have been working on their nervous system, right? So that's not wounded, okay? They are being called to come in, take a leap of faith, and even if it doesn't work out in their favor, they need to come in and give some clarity, right? And get some closure. Whether that leads to reconciliation or not, it's totally up to you and your person, obviously. Don't walk into anything straight away, okay? Take some time, see how they act. They're coming in fast with their heart on their sleeve, to be open and vulnerable. So don't take advantage, okay? Yes, this person may have hurt you, but in the past, it's not as if you have never hurt anyone, okay? Consciously or subconsciously, that doesn't matter, okay? If you hurt this person, especially if it's intentionally, you are not in the right place at all. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. And you know, people love to say karma's a bitch, but who was a bitch first? What comes around goes around. So what you do onto them, someone will do onto you. So they want to end this conflict and find resolution through communication, okay? And I think that's it. What did I say? Air and water here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Relax. Everything's happening in divine timing. Just because it's not real doesn't mean it's not there, right? Wi-Fi is all around us. It's just energy, right? You can't see it, but you know it's there because it sends waves of energy out from the router, right? You believe in Wi-Fi and you can't see that. Or okay. 4422. No, that's all. Okay. Thank you for watching. 444 on the timer. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell notification button, and if any of the reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you tomorrow, where we are helping each other stay accountable. Okay? So I'm still going. I hope you're sticking at it as well. Okay? Have a lovely day, evening, night, whatever, wherever. I'll catch you tomorrow. Goodbye.